Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome, or welcome back. Today I'm going to do a reading for Scorpio and the person they're thinking about right now. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. And this is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Scorpio. Hope you're doing well today. Please show us, what is the overall energy? Overall energy. 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Judgment, and the 5 of Swords. So I'm getting someone's going through a spiritual awakening. And this could have been because someone walked away. You know, and I'm just getting, there was a lot of mind games and manipulation here. But you're moving towards your 10 of Cups. You only want happily ever after. You could be wanting to go out with friends and celebrate, or just get together with people that you haven't seen in a while. Let's see, what is your energy? Yeah, you're not wanting to stay stuck any longer. You're wanting to make moves, put in the action. You could have been, you know, feeling lonely, or just, you know, needing to look at things in a different perspective as far as making any new commitments or moves. Let's see, what is their energy, please? 9 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be stuck in their head, having sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, and this could be about money or a Queen of Pentacles in general. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this person has a hard time sleeping. I'm getting they need to be more grounded and stable. How do you see them? High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. So this person could be stuck in a karmic cycle, or with a karmic person, or, you know, connection in general, but they need to use their intuition. They need to go within. I'm getting Pisces energy. Let's see, how do you see them? 4 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again, but they need to go within, right? They need to rest. They need to heal, meditate, gain, you know, some clarity, you know, be more stable and grounded, be more practical. You know, this person could be stubborn, or, you know, just stuck in their ways. How do you feel about them? 8 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, but you could feel that, you know, this person needs to get their money right, or just, you know, they could be working, saving money. They could be, you know, emotional at this time. I'm getting that they, you know, they could be stuck in their feelings, feeling their feelings, you know, but they need to put in the work here. How do they feel about you? Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. You know, this person could be dreaming about you, or daydreaming. You know, they could be thinking about coming in with a new cup of love, or, you know, just wanting a new start here. What are your actions? What are you doing right now? 7 of Wands and Temperance. Yeah, I'm getting that you have firm boundaries. You have strong boundaries up right now, and you're being more tempered, right? You're wanting more balance in your life. You know, you're clearing out any debris from what is not, you know, for your highest good. I'm getting that you're wanting to use your intuition and master your mindset. You know, you're not allowing anyone into your bubble. Being very mindful about who you let in. You know, I'm just hearing moving towards your highest purpose. What are they doing right now? Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. I have fire signs out, air signs out, but, you know, they could be, you know, they could be in connection with a fire sign or an air sign, but I'm getting that, you know, they could be cold and detached. You know, there could be third-party interferences here, but, you know, that could just mean, you know, friends, family, work, other, you know, people intruding into their life or intruding into this, you know, connection. You know, I'm just getting this person mishandled you. Right? And they were focused on quantity over quality. You know, I'm getting that they're still in their childish ways. And, you know, you were the good in this person's life. What are your messages? The Strength and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're running towards confidence, courageous. You want someone that has character and a backbone. You want someone who's strong in their morals, in their convictions. Someone who can stand on their own 2 feet and, you know, has a strong backbone, right? And demeanor. What are their messages? 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, this person is in their head, mental imprisonment, and this is about reciprocity, equal give and take. You know, they could be giving somewhere else. What is the outcome, please? 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. I'm going to get one more for that. And the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, moving away from any conflict, anyone who wants, you know, to put you in competition or combativeness, right? Only taking solid offers. Only starting, you know, something new where there's a, you know, a good opportunity, a solid opportunity. You know, I'm getting that this person is a follower. Yeah, they could be greedy or holding back their energy or their time. What is the advice, please? Magician. The Tower. The Page of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm getting that, you know, there needs to be a tower that falls here. And this could be just around, you know, immaturity, you know, manipulation, you know, anyone, you know, who's not for your highest good, right? You could be needing to plant new seeds in new healthy soil, right? But I'm getting that you know, you just don't have time to raise another child, right? You don't have time for games. You want to manifest the life of your dreams, the world of your dreams. And you don't have time for anyone who's not going to add to your life and help nourish you and love on you and respect you. You know, if you need help navigating or creating the life of your dreams, then book a session with me. I'd love to be of help to you. You know, and if these messages are resonating, type 1010 in the comments to affirm. I'm also going to get a hidden truth message for this energy. I hide behind material things. So many things remind me of you. I'm also going to get an Akashic Records card for amazing Scorpio. Victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.